Hey Rancho Ranchers, I hope that you had a wonderful week. Thought I'd give you a little Super Bowl edition of the ponies, since no Budweiser Clydesdales this year with the commercials. So why not get your horse fix here? As you can see, Louie and Chase and Ronnie Rones are all finishing up their dinner right now. And they had a wonderful day. It was beautiful here. It was sunny. As you can see, Lou was enjoying a nice roll. He actually was out and about today on the second pasture. Actually, all four of them were. And it was nice to see him. He actually was leading the charge. Roni and Charlie had already gone out there, and it took Chase and Louie a little while to meander over there, but he was leading, and Chase soon followed, and they had a wonderful time. They laid down and took a nap in the sun, and it's nice to see Louie doing so well in the winter. You know, last year was pretty scary for him, and this year he's doing so much better. You know, he likes to be out. He's adventuring. I honestly think it was Harry. You know, the horses come here for a reason. And I think Harry was here to give Louie some confidence. And sorry, got to pick up the bowl. And he sure did that. You know, ever since he and Harry became friends, he's had tons of confidence, and now he's got no issues being out and about, and he doesn't feel like he needs to be in the barn all the time. So I think that is what Harry was sent here for. I think Harry was specifically sent here for Louie. So, and he's doing really, really well. You can see he just took a step back there, and there was no leg shaking, neurological leg shaking. Knock on wood. He has been doing very well with that. And winter is usually pretty difficult for him in that aspect. You know, the coldness and everything, but you know, he's been doing really, really well with that, and I'm super excited, because if we've made it over the hurdle with him with that, then, you know, the sky's the limit with him. So keep your eyes out if you're looking for a super wonder thoroughbred. Louie's your boy. So let's see how Ellie and Apollo are doing. They've already finished their grain portion of their dinner. So we'll go over and we'll say hi to them. Just me, kiddos. Just me. So Ellie and Apollo are doing really, really well. Mr. Mud Boy, he was doing his thing about laying out in the sun. And since it's bright enough, we can go and see Ellie first. Ellie girl is doing really good. You could see she was laying out in the sun today too. And she is absolutely gorgeous. She's doing really, really well. they are both spending more time at the center line with Roni. Not quite sure what that's about. Actually, the other day, Roni was calling for his dinner because he knows what the routine is. So he was calling for his feed, and Ellie actually called back, and they were having a conversation. And that was the first time that that's happened. And it was super cool because she was very interested, and it was just cool to see them communicating. Ellie does not call out very often. In fact, I think that's the second time since she's been here. She called out when she first got here because she needed to know where Apollo was when they were being let off the trailer. But after that, she hasn't said a peep. And it was kind of nice to see her call back to Roni. Apollo, on the other hand, every time he sees me, he calls out. Especially dinner time, breakfast and dinner time. Even though it's pitch black out in the morning, I know that he's okay because I'll open up the garage door and he's calling out. So that's how I know that he's okay in the morning. When he doesn't call out, my heart skips a beat. I'm like, oh no, where are you? But yeah, so it was super cool, her calling out. And yesterday we had some visitors, and she normally stays back with people that she doesn't know, but Apollo was getting some love and she hung back, and then he kind of veered off, and she came up and she was getting some lovings, and she really was enjoying it. So, it didn't take her as long as it normally does with people that she doesn't know. So that was good to see too. So she's coming out of her shell a little bit with people that come to visit. So if you're interested in coming and visiting Ellie and Apollo, just let me know. Reach out through our Facebook page and we can definitely set something up. And, the more people that she gets to see, the better. Because who knows? Maybe somebody would want to adopt her. They're going to fall in love with her like we have. Because she is amazing. And then there's Apollo. Apollo is always a ham. He loves when people come and visit. He's right up at the gate wanting scratches and lovings and everything. And he is apparently tired while he's eating this evening. Normally he doesn't look like he's falling asleep when he's eating. But he's doing really, really well. He's getting around very, very well. He is just a happy boy. He and Ellie like to play in the morning. He likes to antagonize her, and she ends up bucking a little bit, and then he doesn't buck. He just throws his head around like he wants to. But it's fairly obvious that he's not able to, because he's got to rock off his front end in order to buck off the back end. So he's feeling good. He's just not feeling that good, which is if he doesn't buck, that's absolutely fine with me, because I don't want him slipping or throwing something off. So, but yeah, he's doing very, very well and is super, super happy. This upcoming week on Wednesday, we are getting Abe. For those that don't remember, Abe was our very first rescue. He is being returned because life happened. And, our policy is that if you're not able to, or if you don't want to, have one of our horses, you can always return him. So he is being returned. He is going to be going to a foster for a couple of months. And then once the weather turns, he will be coming here. It is just too muddy and not the right situation to bring him back and then have everybody running around. And I don't want to have the potential that somebody's going to get hurt because they pull something, or it's too muddy and they get stuck, or just anything like that. So we're going to wait a little bit. He'll probably be coming in hopefully in May. He will be making his return, and I'm sure that Charlie will be very happy to see him. The last time that he got returned, it was like they never even were separated. They hooked right back up and started right where they left off, which is for those that don't know, Charlie and Abe are very, very tight. They were friends from the get-go, and like I said, every time that he has been returned, they start running around together and playing and doing their shenanigans. So they're quite the dynamic duo together. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how they do and how Abe does with Louie. That's what I'm concerned with, because Abe can be kind of pushy with the other horses, and you guys all know that Louie is not necessarily the most steady on his feet. So we'll see how that goes. But you know, we'll see what the future holds for Abe, and hopefully we will be able to get his forever home, this time having it stick. He is 17 now. He is the exact same age as Charlie Boy. So he turned 17 this year, and we're hoping that third time's going to be a charm for him, and he'll find somebody that that is able to love him for the rest of his life. So that's the big goings on this week. You know, it's always an adventure, we'll say, when you're moving horses from one facility to another. So hopefully everything will go well. I will definitely give you guys an update on Wednesday on how everything went and how Abers is doing. And then we'll be getting updates about him. He's fairly close. He's less than half an hour away, so it's easy enough to bebop over, and maybe we'll do a Facebook Live with him one of these evenings, or one of the weekends. So that's it from here, guys. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the evening, and we will talk to you very, very soon. Be well, Roan Char Ranchers.